So this is a video for GCSE Edexcel Business, topic 1.1, spotting the business opportunity, and this topic is added value. As with all of the videos, I'm going to talk reasonably quickly. What I expect people to be doing is making notes as they're going through, start building up those revision notes. When things are pretty tricky, what I expect people to do is also do some reading around the subject, GCSE bite-size, tutor to you, really trying to think about the topic that we're talking about, because the more that you think about it, the harder that it is, the more research that you do around it. That's where the learning is. Just watching this video passively is not going to help you a great deal. What you really need to use this video is as an idea of what the things that you need to revise are. Okay, so two products, Asda Smart Price Water and Voss Artisan Spring Water Glass Bottle. The product is the same, it's just water, but the Asda Smart Price bottle, there's still water there. You can buy a litre bottle for 9p, or actually that 2 litre bottle is 18p, and this Voss bottle over here, if we were to buy a 2 litre bottle of that, then that would be £5.60 odd, £5.70, something like that. So it's much more expensive to buy this Voss bottle, and yet both products contain the same item, which is water. So what we're thinking about now, added value, is about, well, how does a business take a product and how does it make it worth more? It's quite simple to see here that Asda took the water and they put it in a plastic bottle. It made it easiest for us to take home, and therefore they've added some value to it. They're able to charge us more than it costs them to buy the water. And Voss have added even more value using the same product, the same water. They've been able to charge significantly more, and the way that they've done that is by putting it in a nice bottle. The kind of bottle that you're prepared to get out in front of your friends and show at a dinner party or something like that. And the way that they've done it is they've got a very classy label, it's in a glass bottle, and they've added lots more value by doing that. That's the principle of added value. Taking something from your suppliers and doing something with it that means that your customers are prepared to pay more for it. So there's a couple of key terms here. So added value, the increased worth, so the difference between what you buy from your suppliers for and the price that you charge your customers for, and unique selling point, or USP. This is something that you do different from other products, a really, really useful term to have in your business vocabulary. So these are the ways that you can add value. This shouldn't be a particularly long video. And I've got, so on the left hand side I've got the ways that you can add value. On the right hand side I've got how it adds value. We'll just talk quickly through them, but then what you can do is you can sit down and think of some examples. I'll sort of get you started, but I want you to try and think of some of the examples, more examples. So speedy service, if you provide a really, really quick service, if you can do things quicker than everyone else, then you can probably charge more. A really, really good example of that is Vision Express. If you want to get glasses, you're probably going to pay a lot more from Vision Express, because Vision Express will be able to make your glasses the same day. It used to be that Vision Express made your glasses within the hour. A t-shirt printing service, maybe local Little White Rose or something, if they're prepared to do it straight away. If you're prepared to do it quickly for someone, then, I know you want it done quickly, then you need to be prepared to pay. All right, can you think of more examples of businesses that provide a quick service and which we have to pay more for? Okay, because that's added value. So trying to think of businesses that provide a higher quality product. They are businesses that have added value by improving the quality of their products. A product that I always think of when I think of quality and sort of customer service, the way that I'm treated is Apple. With my first iPhone, when the product was broken, took it into the Apple store and they gave me a new one straight away. Now obviously the quality of that product that I had wasn't brilliant, but they sort of picked it up with that customer service there. And unlike other phones that I've had before and since, where you've got to send it away when it's broken, they were able to add value because they believe the quality of their product is good, and then when it does break, which inevitably some will, they deal with it really, really well and really, really quickly through great customer service. So that's sort of a, there's a couple of ways that they add value through the quality and through the customer service, but they believe their products are better quality than others, and therefore they back it up with that customer service. So can you think of places or products which have got really high quality levels because they are adding value through their quality? USP, so the unique selling points. Does your product do something which no one else's product does? That will help you add value. So what products are out there that don't, which no one else can compete with because they do something completely different? Something that I was looking at today, if you want to Google the water gate barrier, particularly relevant while there's floods all around the UK today, because I'm making this video on the 8th of December 2015. So there's floods all around the UK, and if you Google water gate barrier, it's an alternative to sandbags to try to stop flooding. No one else does it. It's completely unique in the UK. So as a result, they will be able to charge a premium price. If somebody comes on with something similar, then actually, if we've got two products which are similar, how do they make themselves different from each other, or services? How do they make themselves different? Convenience. So the example on here is you can add value, or you can get to charge more for your products if you're more convenient than your competitors. So a local convenience store which stays open late, which is just around the corner from my house, I don't mind paying them more for the products that I buy. I know I could get them cheaper if I went the mile up the road to the supermarket, but this is round the corner. It's got better opening hours for me, and therefore I'm prepared to pay more. They've added value, they've provided a better service, and therefore I will pay more. Branding. This is the one that all of us fall guilty to most of the time. Check out maybe the watch you've got on your wrist, the phone that's right in front of you, maybe you've got a pair of trainers on, maybe that you're looking at the TV which is up on the wall, the computer, the laptop that you've got in front of you. All of them will be branded, I suspect. And so we often pay more for stuff just because it's got a logo on. How much would a Nike pair of Nike t-shirt, a pair of Nike trainers be worth if it didn't have the Nike brand on? Probably very little. So a way to add value is to generate that real belief in your brand, have a really strong brand image so that customers will pay more for it. Design. Can you make it look different? Or does it do something because of the design? So obviously the obvious example there is something like Dyson. Because his design was so unique, he's able to charge significantly more for his vacuum cleaners than his competitors. So the new Samsung Edge with the curved edge screen, because of what they do, that phone when it came out was more expensive than the iPhones. And the reason was because of the design. People were prepared to pay. Samsung had added value to their product and were able to charge more. So can you think of more examples? Really, really try and think about it. Spend a little bit of time really thinking about added value. Once you've done that, you can have a look at this. How can you add value to these products? So give yourself a bit of time, think about how you could add value to these products. The little cartoon character on the right hand side is a plumber. And it's worth noting that it's likely the business can use more than one method of adding value in order to make their businesses as successful as possible. So thinking about any of these products, you might have thought, oh, well, they could add value this way or that way. It's probably more than one way. So have a think about it. Can you come up with more than one way for each of these products? Which is the most likely for that product? That's added value. Okay, so if you have any questions, then please catch up with me in school.